One of the most frequently asked questions that I get, how did you do it, Tom? You know, how did you manage to lose so much weight? Probably one of the most difficult questions to answer. There's no short answer for it. I typically then have to refer back to the science of weight loss. I have to tell you, train and eat better. And truth be told, every time I give someone that response, I can almost see the disappointment in their eyes, when they hear that. I can almost see that void that they get from that answer. It was unfulfilling. Reality is that there's no shortcut to this thing, guys. And everyone out there who's giving you these quick fixes is just trying to capitalize on the naivety and the need for instant gratification. Get a six-pack in 6 weeks. Get a beach body in 2 weeks. 14-week detox. Those kind of things. And that's not really what a life of health and fitness should be about. I feel like we don't invest enough time in understanding why we want to be the people we want to be. And as a result, we fall off. We fall apart at the first sight of a challenge, of a hurdle. We quit because we didn't connect to the why we're doing what we're doing. I call it a dream wall. Some people call it a vision wall. When you have to write something down, it means that you have to actually think about it. There's a mental filtering process that has to be done when you have to articulate your thoughts onto paper. And this is an exercise that is very important because it helps you crystallize whatever it is, that movie that's playing in your head that's so abstract. The first part to making it a reality is that you have to make it clear to yourself. And writing it down is one of those things that helps you do that. When you have to write down your goals, your visions, your dreams, it means that you are applying yourself. You are taking the first step to professing it out into the world. I believe at some point you have to vocally say to the world or to someone and sell yourself and say that I want X, Y, and Z. But I do realize that before you get to that step, I think writing it down is the first stage. And then it helps you crystallize it and define it and distill it into what you want it to be, or your goals. Okay. As soon as you write down goals on black and white about everything that you want, you are creating a covenant with yourself, a contract, verbal and a written contract that says, these are the things I want. This means that at a later stage, you then have the ability to come back to these goals that you've written down and assess how far you are, You can't just operate in oblivion. You have to have some sort of direction, And writing down your goals means that you have a reference point to always come back to. Your dreams are not in isolation. Your dreams are a web of everything. Your physical, your mind, your relationships, your spirituality. The body is the best place to start. Because you may not know what you want right now, We are still growing and we're still evolving as people, and there's things we don't realize that we want that we actually want. And so we have to give ourselves room to grow. But as a starting point, the body is the best place to start and to set targets for yourself. So write them down, guys. Your body goals. Write them down, What's your goal weight? And expand further on that. Just describe to yourself what it is you think your goal weight will allow you to do. How do you associate being in the best physical state of your life? And this means that you have to tap into only the visions and the desires that only you know. I don't know them. Your friends, your family don't know them. Only you know them. They live in your head. It's that movie that plays in your head. Try it. These visions that reside in your head are the only honest thing in this world that belongs to you. Own them. Use them to push you, because guys, it's not gonna be easy. It means that waking up at 5 o'clock will never be too much for you. It means that there will be no steep hill that's too steep for you. It means that there will be no weight that's too heavy for you, because you just want to be the best version of yourself. Understand your why, guys. Your why. It's the only thing that's going to get you through.